আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভিউয়ার্স, ওয়েলকাম টু BDCricTime। বিপিএল এর প্রথম ম্যাচেই চট্টগ্রাম চ্যালেঞ্জার্সের হয়ে 50 হাঁকিয়েছেন টম ব্রুস। কথা বলবো তার সঙ্গেই। ওয়েলকাম টু BDCricTime family, Bruce.
Cheers, thank you.
First of all, congratulations. You scored 50 plus run in the first match in BPL and for Chattogram Challengers. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Obviously, it's nice to always score runs personally, but then at the same time, we got the win today, which is the main thing. So that's the most important part. So glad the Challengers could get over the line.
Tell us about the pitch. Was it too tough to bat on this surface?
No, I don't think so. I think it was a good wicket. I thought that we bowled exceptionally well. All of the bowlers bowled well. Because it was a good wicket, I thought maybe 170 would have been a good score. So it shows just how well we bowled to restrict them to 137, which then allows our job as batters to be a lot easier. So the bowlers have to take a lot of credit today.
Tell us about Tanjit Hasan Tamim's innings.
Yeah, it was awesome. You know, we sort of fed off each other nicely. Obviously, left-hand, right-hand combo. We ran well between the wickets. He played some great shots. So, you know, we were very relaxed out there. We sort of felt in control a lot of the time. And, you know, like I say, he batted beautifully.
Thanks. Happy to be on the top of the table?
Yeah, always happy to be at the top of the table. You know, it's certainly a good feeling. I think whenever you start a competition, you want to start really well. You know, we want to start strong. So don't have one loss at this stage and to be on the top of the table. You know, we're building nicely and hopefully we can keep the momentum going.
Your international debut was against Bangladesh and now you're playing in Bangladesh Premier League. Describe Bangladesh according to you.
Yeah, it was always nice. It was nice to make my debut, obviously back home against Bangladesh, and a lot of the big name players are still playing and now playing in the BPL against them is something that I'll you know, definitely cherish the opportunity. You know, Bangladesh has been really good. I've only been here sort of 5 days now, but it's been a great start. It helps when you've got a great owner, great team management, great team players around you. So yeah, everyone's made me feel very welcome.
How will you compare with other T20 leagues?
Yeah, look, it's tough. This is probably my first franchise tournament outside of the Super Smash in New Zealand. So I've played one year in Sussex in the Vitality Blast, but in terms of franchise cricket, this is actually my first experience. So like I say, for me personally, it's been outstanding. The start, like I said, everyone's made me feel welcome. I think the level of competition is really strong. There's some really good overseas players, some big names here, alongside all the local Bangladeshi players. You know, it bodes well for a great tournament.
Who is your favorite cricketer in Bangladesh?
It's hard to narrow down a few, or narrow down to one. But obviously, I played against sort of Shakib, Mashrafi, Murtaza, Mahmudullah in my first sort of series, the Fizz, Mustafiza. So it's hard to nail it down to one cricketer, but there's been some legends of the game, you know, played for Bangladesh for a long time now. So to share the field and play against them and compete against them is really nice.
Wow, great. Greatest player of all time according to you?
Oh, it's a tough question. I think for me personally, like I always looked at AB de Villiers as a complete all-round package in terms of a batter. I thought he was really awesome to model your game off. Obviously, you're never going to be as good as him because I think he was one of the best. And I always sort of look at him and the way he played the game. And yeah, I thought he's an outstanding player.
Babar Azam or Virat Kohli, whom you would pick?
I think Virat Kohli. His record is phenomenal. You know, great player. You know, you don't have to say too much about him. He's obviously a fierce competitor and he's got the runs on the board to back it up. He's a winner, so Virat Kohli.
Trent Bolt or Mitchell Johnson?
Trenty. Yeah, have to.
Do you have any plan to back in New Zealand's team?
Yeah, look, I'd love to obviously play again for my country. I think I'm a much better player now than when I was first played for them. So I'd love to still play Test cricket. That's a dream of mine. So and obviously the white ball format. You know, you just got to keep banging down the door and try and score as many runs as possible. I think this sort of opportunity can only help me grow my game and hopefully one day get back into that New Zealand team.
T20, ODI or Test cricket? Which format is your favorite?
It'd be Test cricket. Like that's for me is the pinnacle. I think yeah, when you can play cricket over 5 days, that's sort of, you know, a true test of how good you are with your cricket. So yeah, Test cricket for me.
In terms of power hitting, what suggestions you will give to our youngsters?
Yeah, look, I think power hitting, it's first and foremost, like you've got to have a strong base. You've got to be in a good position to be able to hit the ball. And so I think you can train that as well. There's lots of drills you can do, and it's not about being the biggest guy, but it's just about timing the ball nicely and being in a good position to clear the ropes. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Which country New Zealand want to beat in ICC tournament?
Which team does New Zealand want to beat? I think we'd always love to beat Australia. They're our nearest neighbour, so I think beating Australia is always probably the biggest hurdle for us, but that'd be the most memorable too.
What do you like most about Bangladesh?
Look, so far it's been outstanding food, outstanding accommodation. Everyone's really pleasant here. Everyone's got a smile on their face and willing to help you no matter what. So, like I say, I've only been here for a few days, but it's been a great start. What's
annoying for you in Bangladesh?
The tooting. I know it's necessary to be tooting because there's so much traffic, but I think, as you can probably hear, there's a lot of tooting. We don't get that back home in New Zealand.
How will you compare with other T20 leagues?
Yeah, look, it's tough. This is probably my first franchise tournament outside of the Super Smash in New Zealand. So I've played one year in Sussex in the Vitality Blast, but in terms of franchise cricket, this is actually my first experience. So, like I say, for me personally, it's been outstanding. The start, like I said, everyone's made me feel welcome. I think the level of competition is really strong. There's some really good overseas players, some big names here, alongside all the local Bangladeshi players. It bodes well for a great tournament.
Who is your favorite cricketer in Bangladesh?
It's hard to narrow down a few, or narrow down to one. But obviously, I played against sort of Shakib, Mashrafi, Murtaza, Mahmudullah in my first sort of series, the Fizz, Mustafiza. So it's hard to nail it down to one cricketer, but there's been some legends of the game, played for Bangladesh for a long time now. So to share the field and play against them and compete against them is really nice.
Wow, great. We are getting Bruce every time in BPL in upcoming seasons.
That'd be nice. Hopefully I can score a few more runs. That's all I can do is score runs for my team, and hopefully we win a few games along the way. Like I say, I'd love to keep coming back. So far the first few days have been outstanding, and like I say, the competition and calibre of player here is really good.
As you said, 𝐁𝐵𝐷 is one of your favorite cricketer. Would you like to score 100 in upcoming matches in BPL?
Oh, absolutely. I'm still yet to score 100 in a T20 match. It's a goal that I'd love to tick off, Be no time like the present. Doing it in the Bangladesh BPL would be outstanding. So, yeah, that'd be nice.
Share about your feelings in Bangladesh and say something for our BDCricTime fans.
Yeah, look, like I say, Bangladesh so far has been outstanding to me. I've only been here a few days, but everyone's so hospitable. Everyone's got a smile on their face, looking to do what they can for you to help you out and make it a good time here. So far outstanding. Really loving my time here, and yeah, can't wait to hopefully have some more wins with the challenges and score plenty more runs.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you so much, man.